The news day continues here on One News Now. I'm Riza Diaz. A farmers group says rice harvest this season is about to end, but farm gate prices of palay remain high. Now, according to Sinag, well-milled rice could cost as much as 52 pesos per kilo by December, given that current farm gate prices stand at 28 pesos per kilo. The group said the palay harvest is about 85% complete and could be finished by next month, with stocks seen to last until February next year. The next rice harvest is expected by March. A flu-like illness is now going around, so what are the tips to keep safe? Mobile journalist Francis Orsho tells us in this report.
Anyone experiencing colds and coughs as of late? Well, maybe the better question is, who hasn't yet? Flu-like illness has taken over the country as of late. This is said to be more common during the cold weather. The start of the northeast monsoon or amihan usually begins when we start to feel the cold weather. This weather system carries dry and cold air, but Pagasi says it also brings viruses with it.
Dahil nga sa malamig na amihan, ay paghandaan natin mga kabayan, especially medyo sensitibo sa biglang lamig ng panahon.
With flu season seemingly upon the country once more, over 114,000 cases of influenza-like illness have been recorded nationwide, according to the Health Department. This number is 52% higher compared to the nearly 75,000 reported during the same period last year. But why exactly does this happen so often?
Pag malampig kasi, nagsasara ang lahat ng mga blood vessels natin. At pag nagsasara ang mga blood vessels natin, hindi maganda ang sirkulasyon sa ating katawan. Pag di maganda ang sirkulasyon sa ating katawan, hindi masyado nakakalaban ang ating immune system.
The usual symptoms of these kinds of illnesses are headaches, fever, body aches, and having a cough and cold. But wait, aren't those also symptoms of COVID? So how can we determine that what we're feeling is not COVID?
Lahat ng viruses pwede mag-manifest as trangkaso. Kasama na po dyan ang COVID. Siyempre, malalo tayong mag-iingat kung tayo pa ay hindi bakunado kasi alam natin wala tayong panlaban. So, para natin ma-identify, the best talaga is to do a swab.
Experts also advise to prevent getting viral illnesses by avoiding crowded places and, if possible, not staying for more than 30 minutes to 1 hour. But if you can't avoid it, wear a face mask. Make it a habit as well to drink plenty of water, getting enough sleep, and take vitamins to strengthen your immune system. If you're not sure about your illness, it's best to stay at home until the symptoms subside. So to have a happier celebration during this holiday season, it's best to take care of one's immune system. Mobile journalist Francis Orsho, we are One News.
We'll be back with more stories after the break. Keep it here on One News. You're still watching One News Now. I'm Riza Diaz. War veterans gathered in New Orleans, Louisiana to see the latest addition at the National World War II Museum. More in this report by the Associated Press.
This museum is about war, but it's also about the totality of the American experience.
Absolutely spectacular. It's something everybody should see once in their lifetime, and once they do, they will come back.
It makes me very sad to recall the circumstances of so many young men that died.
In many ways, maybe giving a voice to, what the veterans may not have talked about because they just knew.
This was a way to put his time to use and really to get an occupation, to have something to focus on besides just sitting around.
It created a global environment where freedom could flourish more than it had in the past, and that's important to protect and defend.
Now here's a quick look on other stories we're watching. Armed Forces Chief General Romeo Bronner has confirmed that some former AFP officers are behind the stabilization attempts against the Marcos Jr. administration. He warned active personnel not to engage in coup plots, vowing to act swiftly in the event of their involvement. The Energy Department expects a fuel price rollback next week, with gasoline prices decreasing by up to 60 centavos per liter. Diesel prices are also seen to roll back by up to 1 peso and 30 centavos per liter, and kerosene by up to 1 peso and 5 centavos per liter. Hezbollah leader Syed Hassan Nasrallah is calling for a de-escalation in the Israel-Hamas war. The militant leader warns of the possibility of a broader Middle East conflict if the war is left unchecked. And those are the top stories of the hour. Join us later at 10:45 in the morning as we continue to monitor the day's biggest stories. I'm Riza Diaz. We are One News.